In this video, I share with you my 3 homeschooling book recommendations. Hi, I'm Heather, and I'm a homeschooling mom of 2. And on this channel, we do day in the life videos, homeschooling and motherhood topics, and product reviews just like this one. So if you're new here or this is your first time, consider subscribing if you want more content just like this. And today, I have a question from a viewer. Today's question comes from Rachel, and Rachel asks, I have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. I want to homeschool next year. I'm feeling overwhelmed and I don't know where to start. Do you have any books or resources you would recommend? Thanks. All right, Rachel, thank you so much for your question. And yes, I do have 3 books that I recommend to all new homeschoolers. The reason I love these books is because they talk not only about different styles of homeschooling, but they really talk about the philosophy, and it really takes the pressure off of taking on that huge responsibility of your child's education. So let's get into the 3 books that I recommend for all homeschoolers. All right, Rachel, this is my first book recommendation to you. This is The Well-Trained Mind, and it really dives into the classical style of education. I love this book because it does go through the 3 different stages that are in the classical style education, but it's also just packed full of great book resources, scheduling, and curriculum choices that are all available in this book. This is the 3rd edition, and she now has a 4th edition that's out. I just bought it on Kindle, and I love it because she breaks down the difference between how to teach and what to teach. And I think that's really important for new homeschoolers to kind of understand that there's a philosophy that goes behind what you're actually teaching. So this is a great resource to start with. I got this one from the library. Like I said, I did order the other one on Kindle because I just love to have that resource handy. We pull a lot of our book choices out of it, as well as some of our curriculum pieces that we've incorporated into our homeschool. So this is book choice number 1. Okay, book choice number 2 is going to be The 3 R's. Now this little book is amazing. This book here really takes the pressure off of homeschooling. And what I mean by that is that it really helps you incorporate homeschooling in your everyday life. It goes through the 3 R's, reading, writing, and arithmetic, and how to teach those at the different stages that your child is going to go through. Now, what is amazing about this little book is that, like I said, it teaches those 3 pieces, but the pressure that's taken off is learning how to just kind of incorporate that into your everyday. And it goes through kind of 2 different styles of education, all packed into this little tiny book. Now, I've probably read this one 3 or 4 times because I love to just go back and revisit those early principles in education or educating your child at home. So this is book recommendation number 2 for you. So my 3rd book recommendation for you is going to be this book right here. Right here, this one that I don't have with me because I've loaned it to a friend who's looking at homeschooling. But what I love about this book is that it really just lets you breathe. And what I mean by that is that it really allows you to see what is important. You know, why are you homeschooling and what is really needed in a homeschooling setting? Sarah really breaks down what is essential and what is non-essential, and really just taking that pressure off of you as a mother who's decided to take on the education of your child. So those are my 3 book recommendations for you. I will have all of those linked down in the show description notes down below, as well as a couple bonuses books that I have not mentioned here that you can find down in those show notes below. So my question to you is, what books do you love? There are so many great homeschooling books out there, and I want to just fill up the comments down below with your best recommendations of books that you've read or that you recommend to new homeschoolers. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time here on the channel. Bye! So if you're new here, consider. Did that not record any of it? Oh look, Nathan's here. Oh, buddy! Of education. Why is there all this interference with this silly plane? This is what you get when you live next to an Air Force base that does drills or whatever they're called all day long. So, thanks for protecting us, but you're messing with my videos. Plane? Seriously. Seriously.